Storm 2 is doing, using that 18 horsepower drive. Brilliant stuff here by the runners-up in Robot Wars, the 7th UK Championship win. Just holding on and finally drop. Storm 2 backed away.
Hello everybody and welcome to Robot Wars Reborn Rematches, Storm 2 versus Tough as Nails. So what's kind of fun about this rematch is we've got two exciting bots, but it's also a bit of old Doodle versus new Doodle in the sense of recreations. This Tough as Nails recreation has been around for a long time, whereas this Storm 2 that he sent me, it's also kind of been around a lengthy amount of time, but it replaced my horrible version that you saw in this and in Robot Wars Reborn. I didn't actually show it off in the footage, and I'm not about to go back. Just know that it's very compact because of component freedom. He's got the 6-wheel drive of HP Z-Tech motors, and a very good weapon. You'll see in the fights, because it's going to get fired a lot. Oh, god damn it, it's a Robot Wars rematch, not BattleBots. Hold on a second.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
So which of Doodle's recreations will take the bragging rights here today? In the first ever rematch in the new arena here, Storm 2 with an impressive first drive. Tough as Nails trying to retaliate. This Tough as Nails recreation, it'll probably need a rebuild in the near future. Not the most accurate, it's more just stationary spikes for the weaponry. Can we get something better? Well, we can certainly try. Storm 2 driving himself into the pit release button, and he'll be looking to throw Tough as Nails down there as soon as he can. It's a battle of very pacey robots as well. You can see Storm 2 just shooting across the arena. He's making Tough as Nails look slow, and Tough as Nails is a pretty fast bot. That's probably Storm 2's biggest strength as he smacks into the grinder on the side there. Tough as Nails having a difficult time lining up his weapon in front of Storm 2. Storm 2 just so quick that he can't really get himself set. Tough as Nails is now inverted. Oh, and a big shot there, and there's damage. Storm 2 losing a chunk of flipper. Well, maybe that's the strategy for Tough as Nails. He's gonna have to ride out some of these very fast electric paced attacks. Storm 2 will take the damage, and then maybe he can clean up shop in the last minute or so. We're halfway through the fight now, and he's flipped again. So far, it's very much Storm 2's fight to lose. Another impressive shove as he tries to edge Tough as Nails towards the pit, and he nearly goes in himself. Storm 2 has to be careful with these drives. His pace can get the better of him sometimes. Tough as Nails just hanging on for dear life at this moment. A minute left in the match, and he's not going to be wanting any of that damage from the flame pit. He's got to be careful. Tough as Nails, again, by the flames. Storm 2 relentless with his attacks. Reckless and relentless. But I'm pretty sure he's still controlling this fight fairly well, even though he can't control himself. Again, Tough as Nails spun around, trying to figure out where he is, dealing with inverted controls, speed in his own bot and in his opponent. Less than 30 now, and I think Tough as Nails needs a pit. He needs to find a way to get Storm 2 over there, or to get him to drive himself in. When he pirouettes after clashing with his opponent, he's back on the flame pit. Storm 2 coming for another bite, 10 seconds remaining, and I think Storm 2 has this. He's been well on top. He's been getting under Tough as Nails, shoving him around. And as the fight concludes, I don't think the judges will struggle with this decision. Storm 2. Oh. Why did Tough as Nails drive into the pit? Okay. Of course, as you saw, this has gone to a judge's decision. The judges will be looking at style, control, damage, and aggression. And there really isn't a question of who won here. Storm 2 with the round 1 victory. And he's got the edge going into fight 2. Tough as Nails, you're going to have to think of a new strategy. Let's see what your new strategy is in the second fight right now.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And here we go, round 2 between these two fast-paced machines, these two Doodle recreations. It's Storm 2 with the 1-0 advantage. And Tough as Nails looking to try and do something about that, but he's tossed onto the pit, and both bots racing over to the pit to try and get the other in. Storm 2 has flipped himself, and Tough as Nails waiting. Storm 2 is now flipped, but not for long. He's flipped himself, and he nearly flipped himself out of the arena. Tough as Nails nearly getting thrown into the pit. An incredibly fast start between these two, just as we expected. Another pirouette spin for Tough as Nails as he's lifted by Storm 2. These bots only know one pace, and that's 100 miles an hour, and it's fun to see. Big shove there from Storm 2, very nicely. Tough as Nails trying to figure out how he is going to combat this pace issue. He's almost got to let Storm 2 attack his weapon, but he's got to be able to spin away so he doesn't get shoved. There he is with some leverage on Storm 2, trying to shove him back. Storm 2 trying to edge him towards the pit. Unsuccessfully. Just about halfway through this fight now. What can Tough as Nails do that he hasn't done yet? That he's able to do? He doesn't have any options to him. It's usually a back up and ram your opponent with a fast drive. Storm 2 nearly getting flipped. And then he goes with a big shove on. Tough as Nails out of the arena. I believe it's the first in this Rematches series. Storm 2 has won the bragging rights. Woohoo! That was an impressive drive from Storm 2 there. And what a way to seal the bragging rights. He's won it 2-0, but of course we are not done here. If you've been paying attention to this series, any fight series that goes 2-0 to one bot, we have a third fight regardless, but we put a special twist on it. Here is the Wheel of Mayhem with 8 special twists currently. If you have any suggestions for them, leave them below. I might replace Drunk, so that might be a good substitute if you can find something there. But here's how it's going to work. We're going to spin the wheel and do what it says. Ready? Drum roll! And it's split and share. Well, this is one you guys haven't seen yet. Split and share basically works like this. One of the operators of these robots will control forward and one turning for both robots. The other will control the other turning and backwards. So for example, if I was Storm 2, I would control forward and left for both bots. Sam would control backwards and right for both bots. And then weapons are, if you have your weapon of your bot, you keep that. So I would keep the Storm 2 lifter in this case. No idea how this is going to go, so let's see how it's going to go. Hopefully it's entertaining for you guys.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And let the third matchup begin. It's split and share, which means nobody is controlling their bot in full. Both players filming this are controlling parts of each bot, and you can see it's already causing a lot of problems because these bots are barely hitting each other. There's a good drive between the two. Storm 2 with a good shot. Tough as Nails getting some damage points, I believe. It's really a battle now, not only between the two bots, but the two drivers trying to coordinate what buttons they're hitting. And as you can see, this is going very poorly. Tough as Nails is running into the wall. Meanwhile, Storm 2 is spinning in circles. That might just be because he's so fast. He's got a slight weight imbalance, which is causing that. Tough as Nails has made his way over, as both bots continue to pretend like they're on a dancing show. What's happened? Storm 2 was eliminated. He didn't go out of the arena. We're gonna have to take a break real quick. What was that? I think this arena's broken. What the hell was that? Why was he eliminated? Well, we're just gonna call the fight there because I don't know how well Split and Share was going. If you guys thought it was funny, let me know. Maybe we'll keep it around. Maybe we can find a concrete way to have the controller split and share. Because maybe there's something different we can do. Maybe one person outright controls forward motion and right turning for one bot, back and left for the other, and then the other controller, the other person controlling, gets the complete opposite. Because I don't know if I did that perfect. It's kind of hard to talk about what I mean rather than show you. So, yeah. I'll work on this one. We'll figure it out. But for now, we're just going to say that's the end, and congratulations to Storm 2 for the bragging rights. When doing the research for this fight, I noticed something towards the very end. Tough as Nails almost seemed to let go of Storm 2 when he was hovering over the pit. Maybe he didn't have a choice. Storm 2 seems like a hard bot to clamp onto. But my question is, what could Tough as Nails have done differently, specifically in that situation and in the fight in general, to have beaten Storm 2? Have your say below. And if you want to see more from each recreated design, check out Robot Wars Reborn on this channel. Storm 2 appeared in episode 10, Tough as Nails appeared in episode 15, and both of them will be competing in the first ever Robot Wars Reborn Cup. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, thank you for watching, and have a good day, and see you later.
From Hinkley in Leicestershire, 13 black. From Leeuwarden in Holland, Gravity. Roboteers, stand by.